sorry, I was in the middle of a text. It happens quite a lot actually. I get distracted by my smartphone all the time. And in fact, that's the subject of today's video. I've talked to you about this before, about my concern about the lack of social interaction between what can be even very close family knit circles and between friends. The fact that you live... Oh, 1 second, I've got a notification. Ah, it's from my buddy Mquan. Now, that is very appropriate, and it just came in via Twitter, and Mquan has sent me a smiley face. How cool is that? And that distracted me from recording this video. And in fact, it was Mquan that brought this to the forefront of my attention again. He actually shared a video with me where this gentleman was actually sharing a poem and a story about how we need to look up. Because if you walk around nowadays, the majority of people are walking around in this mode, staring at their smartphones or behind some sort of screen, and they hardly ever look up. And in fact, I've even noticed when I go out for meals with my family that I've looked across at other tables, and there might be a table consisting of maybe a mother and a father and a couple of children, or maybe even a group of friends, and they're not talking. They're waiting for their food to be served, and whilst they're waiting, instead of talking to each other, they are tapping away on the screens of their smartphones. Younger kids might be playing a game, and as they grow older, they get into social networking and they're sending messages to their friends, and even the parents are sat there looking at their phones, not even talking to their children. And that really does concern me a great deal. Now, this video that Mquan shared with me was very touching because it told the story of a couple and how this gentleman looked up and met who was to become his wife. And it followed the story all the way through and right until the end, which was obviously a very sad ending. I'm going to urge you to actually watch this video for yourself. I'll try and include a link to it in the video description. But it was a very moving story, and it was trying to get across the point that if he hadn't looked up, he wouldn't have met his future wife. Life wouldn't have evolved as it did for him. He wouldn't have had children. His children wouldn't have had children, and so on. And life would have passed him by. And that happens to a lot of people. I sit behind a screen. I'm sitting by a screen here now uploading a video because that is my way of trying to share knowledge with you. And then the rest of the time, I'm sat doing social networking. So I'm communicating with people that I've hardly met any of them in person. And it's really nice to actually meet somebody and look at somebody face to face and talk with them and converse, because then that builds memories. Do you really remember that last Twitter conversation you had? Or that Facebook update you did 2 or 3 weeks ago? Do you really remember that? Or do you remember that great meal that you had with your family and friends, where you joked and laughed together, had good food and great conversation? I'm sure the latter will stay in your memory a lot longer. And we need to build these memories, and we need to interact with others in person. It really does concern me that we are sitting behind our screens, either on a smartphone or on a tablet or on a laptop or on a desktop computer, and we're assuming that we're taking part and being social with others when really it isn't that social. So let me know what your thoughts are on this subject. Thank you very much for watching. Please do hit that like button, watch the video, I'll leave a link to it in the video description, and let me know if it moved you and if you think it rings true, and if anything I've said in this video rings true as well. Leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you as always in the next video. Actually, even that ending is quite ironic. I'll see you in the next video. That is sitting behind another screen. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you'd like to watch another amazing video from me, please do click that top box. And if you want to subscribe to my geeky channel, click the red box on the bottom of your screen now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.